Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the third and final part of my retail horror story series. We are in Walmart right now, we're talking about Walmart right now. Yeah, well, like I said, Wally World, the place where all your hopes and dreams go to die. In a fiery pit, yep. So I worked at Walmart from November 2017 to April 2019. I started out there as a cart pusher, and the reason why I worked at Walmart was because I can't remember if I said this in the previous video, but it's because I really needed a job at the time, and I was this close to not making rent at the place I was living at the time. So I had to take it. It was what it was. I had to do it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So I took it. I didn't really mind being a car pusher because that meant I wasn't really didn't have to be forced to deal with customers, so that was okay. I learned very quickly though that I did have to deal with the harsh weather conditions outside. It goes from rain, cold, windiness to blistering, blazing heat in the summer. So yeah, not a fun experience at all being a car pusher. It really wasn't. But I started off, the guys that were also car pushers outside. There was like 5 or 6 other guys. One of them I constantly had a problem with. He didn't speak English that very well, and he clearly didn't look too happy to be training me. So we butted heads a lot. He was on my case constantly for, being on one side of the parking lot at the wrong time when I should be on the more busier side of the parking lot, or figuring out how to control the remote to control the cart machine that gathers like all the cars and stuff. He just wasn't really patient with me. He just like I said, I think also maybe sorry, move this a little bit. I think it was also kind of maybe a communication cultural difference possibly because he was from the Middle East and didn't speak English too well. So I don't know if that's also part of it, but anyways, he was on my ass a lot constantly, and thankfully though he did get karma one day. He did karma a few months after I started working there. He did get his karma. One of the regional managers came in, was doing a walkthrough of the store, and caught this guy taking a 45-minute cigarette break. So because of that, he was suspended for 2 weeks and also got his hours cut as a result. So he got his karma. So that was one good thing that happened, but everything else was. Let's see. Almost got ran over. At least 5 times. Like I'm telling people, I was okay. And I worked at a super Walmart, by the way. I worked at a super Walmart, so the parking lot was huge. So it was a struggle getting the carts almost every day. It really was. So, and also with it being such a huge parking lot, people think that they can just go whatever speed they want through the parking lot. No, you cannot. So yeah, I got almost ran over, at least 5 times. Yeah, it's scary. People, like I said, people think it's just because it's a huge parking lot that they can go whatever speed they want. Like, no, sorry guys, it's not the freeway. You gotta abide by the laws. Oh, good God. Yeah, so. And, I do have a few personal stories, besides the annoying guy, besides the guy that I butt heads with a lot. There was one time, I think this was back in February and March 2018. I was doing the carts. Well, of course, but except I was in one aisle of the parking lot. This is gonna be kind of hard to explain. So I was going down this aisle of the parking lot. Cars are parked on both sides of the aisle, right? So I was getting the cars and stuff. I was on the left side of the aisle. Well, my left, your guys' is right, I guess. Getting the carts. I had like 10 to 15 cards with me. I stopped about halfway down the aisle, getting the couple carts that people had just, decided to put in parking spaces where people need to park. Yeah, that happens a lot too. Jesus. And putting the carts away, and all of a sudden, this guy who was on the other side of the aisle from me, started. He like poked his head out of his car window and started yelling at me, saying like, "Yo, do you not see me backing out? Do you not see me the fuck backing out?" And I'm just looking at him like, what do you mean? You have room to back out. And he said something like, "No, I don't. I need to get the fuck out of here, man. Come on." And I'm just sitting like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You have room to back out. You literally have to go. Oh my god, it's so hard to explain. But all he had to do was just literally just kind of make like a reverse U-ey into the aisle and then drive straight out. That's all he had to do. So the reason why he was so pissed off was because, oh my god, I moved my carts forward the aisle. What he was trying to do was trying to get into the empty parking space like directly opposite from him. So he was trying to go like directly back and go the opposite way out, which he wasn't supposed to do. And so when I saw him do that, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now? That was so uncalled for. One, he went the wrong direction. You're only supposed to go one way in this aisle. And two, he didn't need to yell at me like that. Like this dude was so aggressive about it. And hella rude and just... Jesus Christ. It's like that was probably, out of all my experiences, honestly, that was probably like the most unnecessary experience I've ever, experienced. Just because, that guy did not need to be so rude about it. He really did. He could have easily backed out into the aisle and gone out the way he was supposed to go out. But no, he decided to be a little bitch about it and yell at me for no fucking reason. Yeah, so after that, I actually cried. I cried because I was sick that day too, so I was already not in the best mood. I cried for like a good 20 minutes just because like I said, I was sick, and also the rules. I don't like the management there at that point. So I'll have to back up a little bit, but management was making a big deal about me wearing a sweater with a hoodie before this event happened, and I told them, well, wait, if I can't wear a hoodie, then why are all the other car pushers outside wearing hoodies too? And the manager was like, "Oh, well, I'll make it consistent then." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I'll see about that." Next week rolls by. Everyone's still wearing hoodies, including some employees in the store. And I'm just like, really? You said you make it consistent, but clearly you haven't, considering there are people still wearing hoodies there. And I don't even know why we can't wear hoodies. Like, why? What is the point of that? What if it rains outside? Like, eventually. What the fuck are we supposed to do then? Like, let our heads get wet? Like, come on now. And it was just like little stuff like that about management that was like really irritating me, because it's like, they were saying stuff, but they weren't like backing it up and stuff. And it was just, management was not good there. It took I had to like, what's the word? I had to like talk to management multiple times about my school schedule, because they were scheduling me to work times that interfered with my school times. And I must have talked to them like at least 5 times about it. I even put on the application that I cannot work, these allotted times. But they still schedule me for these times anyway. So it's like, okay, guys, come on now. I better not get in trouble for this, because this is not my fault. I told you guys plenty of times, and also put on my application that I cannot work these times. So I was like really freaking out for a while that I was going to get, trouble or fired, because I wasn't, I couldn't show up for these times, or I had to leave early because I had to go to school. So that was a mess in itself too, and it was just like annoying stuff like that, plus that guy yelling at me that made me, cry, plus me being sick, of course. It wasn't nice. Anyway, and there was another incident. I think it wasn't too long after this incident. Similar situation, except this lady was in the car. I was on a different aisle on the right hand side getting carts. This woman walks up to me with two of her kids walking behind her. She yells at me saying, "Hey dipshit, you gonna get out of the way real soon?" And I saw her, I'm like, I know you ain't talking to me. I didn't say that, but I just give her like a dirty look. I'm like, okay. So unnecessary. So freaking unnecessary. I mean, I'm just doing my job here. That's literally all I'm doing. You want to get upset about it? Go right the fuck ahead. But, you're testing my patience here. Another incident. There was, okay, so I came in, I think this day I came in at 7 a.m. You know how sometimes at entrances of Walmart, there will be someone selling stuff at like a table or like an information booth or something like that. Well, this guy was like a war vet. He was getting people to sign up for, I don't know, Navy military, something like that. I don't know. He was like an older guy, but apparently, right before I got there, apparently he was assaulted, and I had no idea about this. And so when I came out to this entrance to go and start getting the cards, this lady came up to me and asked me, "Hi, excuse me, are you guys gonna like call the police or something or do something about what happened?" And I'm like, "Okay, wait, what just happened?" And the woman was like, "Oh yeah, someone assaulted the vet guy here at the table." And I was like, "Oh no, I had no idea about that." And the woman was like, "Yeah, can you like get someone out here to handle this or something like that?" And I was like, "Okay, I can get the manager out here. That's all I can do." And he was like, "Okay, good. And you better hurry up because I gotta get to work in 10 minutes." And I'm just standing like, "Okay, good for you. What the fuck do you want me to do about it?" I mean, yeah, I appreciate you standing up for this guy and stuff, but it's like, don't tell me to rush, lady. I literally just got out here, and I'm sorry the guy got assaulted, but I had no idea this happened. Anyway, so went to go inside and get the manager. Manager comes out, and sorry, my eyes like really weird right now. Manager comes out. She talks to the guy, and the lady was standing right there, and the lady was like, "Okay, you guys aren't understanding what I'm saying. You guys need to get the police down here, or someone like that to handle the situation because this man was assaulted, and justice needs to be served, or something like that." And when I heard her say that, I just walked away. I was like, "Okay, you know what? Lady, you told me to get a freaking manager. Okay, I can't call the. Okay, I don't. When I actually no, actually when I talked to the manager, actually, no, well, it wasn't one manager. It was a different employee. It wasn't the manager. It was a different employee that I talked to. But I did talk to the manager about it. The employee told me that the police was already called and they were on the way. After I talked to the manager. Sorry, I know I'm mixing the story up. It's like, I'm trying to remember everything that I can. So, yeah, I talked to the manager first, and after I talked to the manager to, go outside, check on the guy, the employee told me that the police were already called. And so when I heard the lady say that, "Oh, you guys aren't listening to me, blah, blah, blah," I just walked away. I was like, "Okay, you know what, lady, we're doing everything we can, okay? The guy was assaulted, we're sorry about it, but there's nothing we could do about it, especially if the person that assaulted him is gone, okay? I don't know there's nothing, I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can really do, okay? Especially since I didn't see it, I literally just got here after it happened, apparently." Jesus, so... Another story, so, like I said, sometimes customers will put their carts in empty parking spaces where people need to park. It's annoying, but people do it, and of course, and I have to clean it up, of course. So, it is what it is. So I get these carts in the far left aisle of the Super Walmart parking lot. As I'm getting the carts, I notice there's a few carts towards the end of the aisle going out to the main parking lot lane, whatever you want to call it. And I see this woman get out of a car that's in the middle of the aisle to move the move the shopping carts out of the way. And the car goes to park in that space where she was moving them from. I moved the cart machine over there to go get those carts, and the woman walks up to me. It's like an elderly lady, I think, and she kind of, ooh, sorry, I had to burp. She kind of raises her voice at me, saying, "Hey, I love it when your carts block up the parking spaces. I just fucking love it." And when I heard her say that, I was like, "Yeah, I love it too." And she stares at me like, and then she walks away. And just like, and I'm just standing like, yeah, fucking walk away. Don't fucking talk to me like that. It's not my fault that the cards are right there. Don't be a little bitch about it. Like I wouldn't be surprised if she told the manager on me. But at that point, working there, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not gonna take this bullshit. No, you want to talk to me like that? Fine, I'll talk to you about like that right back. I'm tired of taking this shit from people. Yeah. Yeah, gotta love retail customers, yeah. God. So, for this one's, I have another story, but this one's a little bit funnier. So for, I wanted to try something else in Walmart because I got tired of being the cart pusher. So I asked my manager if I could transfer to the online grocery cart department, whatever you want to call it, where you order stuff online and it's sent to the Walmart device phones, whatever you want to call it, and the people in the online grocery department get those groceries for you, and you come to the store at a certain time, and those groceries are delivered to you, and you pay for them right then and there, and then you're on your way. So my manager was like, "Sure, we'll do a trial for you." So I worked there for 2 days. My first day, and my very first customer was an elderly lady. Sorry, I'm like, it's like this one's so over the top for some reason, but I bring her groceries to her van SUV, and then I'd tell her, "Hey, ma'am, here's your groceries. The only grocery we didn't have in stock was the brown eggs." And I was also with a supervisor at the time. She was training me, so I wasn't alone, thank God. But still, and the one was like, "Wait, what do you mean you don't have any brown eggs?" And my supervisor lady was like, we're out of stock of brown eggs. That we just if we're out of stock, we won't. There's nothing unfortunate we can do about it." And the old lady was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is the first time I've been to Walmart and you guys have not had brown eggs. Well, what the hell is up with that?" And the lady was like, "Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I know they sell brown eggs at what did she say? At Is it Costco? It's a Costco Raley's, which is like a nearby grocery store to the Super Walmart I was at." And the lady was like, "No, if I wanted to shop at Raley's or Costco, I would have gone to Raley's or Costco for the brown eggs. So don't give me that bullshit." And I'm just standing like, oh Jesus, here we go. My very first customer in this shit. And the lady was like, "Whatever, just give me the groceries so I can get the hell out of here. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. I know it's not your guys' fault, but thanks for nothing." And I'm just like, hold on, I'm like, oh my God, just get this lady out of here, please. Just go. I don't want to deal with this. So, I was putting the groceries away, she's still ranting on the same thing, saying, "Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing." And I'm like, "Okay, lady, we get it. Okay, we get it. You're pissed off at us. You don't need to keep saying it." Oh, and then here comes the more ridiculous part, not our top part. As she gets in her car and drives off, she has her driver's window down. And as she's slowly driving off into the parking lot, she pounds on her steering wheel and screams, "Fuck! Fuck!" Except, of course, way louder than I'm screaming. I don't want to scream right now because I have roommates and stuff. I don't want to freak them out. But she screams at the top of her lungs the F word for like a whole 2 minutes, and while pounding on her steering wheel. And that whole section of the parking lot where we bring the groceries out to the people can hear her. And I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot believe you're gonna get that pissed off over us not having brown eggs. Why? Why? Oh my God. So that was just, yeah. So, I didn't deal with any crazy customers like that. Doing online grocery department, second day comes, I didn't deal with any craziness like that, but, my manager decides to put me back at doing cart pushing because we actually, they actually just got rid of two people on my second day of doing online grocery cart department, and she really needed me back there because those two people were actually fired. Well, no, one quit and then one was fired. Was it? No, one was I'm sorry, one was on leave of absence and one was fired. Okay, so I had to go back there because if I didn't, then they would be understaffed. So I was like, fine, whatever. So back to being a cart pusher. Um, in Walmart, do you know those electric carts that Walmart has? So, this is a simple Walmart. We only have, well, at the time I was working there, we only had 5 electric carts. That is not enough for a store that size, especially on the weekends. So, one time, I bring. Well, no. Well, okay, I was trying to bring electric cart on the people, but this lady got to it before me, so I was like, okay, well, whatever, no big deal. So I went to the entrance to go get a drink of water from the fountain. I turn around and this lady loudly asked me, "Hey, excuse me, where are all the electric carts at? Are they all taken?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah. If they're not here, then that means they're all taken." And well, not usually, but there's sometimes out in the parking lot. But I told her I can go look at the parking lot, but if there's none out there, then that means they're all taken. And I was like, "Are you serious? I have been waiting here for 15 minutes. Do you not realize that this is just ridiculous for a store this size to not have available electric carts?" And I was like, in my head, I was like, "Oh yeah, I agree," but I was like, I'm sorry, lady, I'll look, but I that's all I can do. So I went and I looked, and I was like, and I looked through the parking lot. I actually ran through the parking lot just so she wouldn't get me more pissed off, and didn't find anything. So I was like, oh, I don't really want to go back in there and tell her. So when I went back in there, well, I actually don't get. I was going towards entrance where she was at. A fellow cart pusher of mine was going to entrance, and she was also yelling at him too about the electric carts. And when I saw her yelling at him, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hide away because she's just gonna yell at me too. So I kind of hid away towards the back area of the entrance area. It's hard to explain. I don't know, but that same associate, comes up to me and it says "Dude, I was just yelled at by some chick because there was no electric carts available." And I was like, "Oh, is it like a lady with like a middle-aged lady with brown hair?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, she told me that she's been waiting there for 30 minutes waiting for a cart." And I'm just sitting like, but she's not been waiting for 30 minutes. She literally told me 5 minutes previously that she was waiting for that for 15 minutes. Really? So So, dear God. This is so from March to April 2019 was when I became a greeter, which I'll get into in a little bit. But this final story is, the last one, is the last horror story I encountered. Well, being a carpenter, yeah. Anyways, so this elderly guy, he grabs, I guess, 3, 4, 5 carts, and I'm also, as he's doing this, I'm also putting carts away in the same area, and he's like, "Hey, man," or "Sir," whatever he said, you guys need to fix your carts. You put all the bad ones in the front. And as he's saying this, there's a guy who literally grabs one of the carts that he pushed to the side that was supposedly bad and walks on into the store just fine. And I motioned to the old guy. I was like, "Well, wait, that guy just grabbed one of your cart and he just went in just fine." And the old elderly guy looked back and was like, he did a double take. I was like, "Oh, I think I caught him in a lie, because I don't think those carts were that bad. I really don't think they were." And the elderly guy was like, oh, well, that guy's way younger than me, so he can handle how, unstable the carts are. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, I don't buy that for 1 second, but whatever. And then he went on, like, yeah, I have a bad back and bad legs, these carts, I don't know, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was like complaining about how the carts weren't good for him because of his back and legs and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, you're so full of shit. And he just kept ranting on and on and on, and I was just like, I shouldn't have done this, but I raised my voice at him, and I was like, well, we do our best. We can't check every single cart out here, so we do our best to do what we can. I'm just saying. And then, and I say this as he's turning around to go in the store, but he looks back at me after I say this, and oh my god. And as soon as I done saying that, I was like, oh my god, what did I just do? I just caused all hell to break loose. Then he goes off on me about how, you know what? You guys have so many freaking employees. No, he was actually pulling F-bombs after like every few words. You guys have all these fucking employees. Why the fuck can't you guys fix these fucking cards? I'm sure you can, have hella fucking people do this, especially because Walmart has like a 2 billion fucking lawsuit going on. Why the this is such fucking bullshit. Fucking F this, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just standing like, nodding the whole time. And then after he finishes, I'm like, okay, goodbye. And I was so irritated after that. I was irritated at that guy. I was also irritated at myself because I was just like, okay, I should not have reacted at that. I really shouldn't have. Yeah, he was being an asshole. He was being irrational. But I should not have reacted like that because it just made things worse. Like, I really shouldn't have. But the thing is though, I just got so tired of these people yelling at me and being so irrational to me. I just snapped. Kind of, sort of. And I don't know, I felt like shit the whole day just because that guy was so loud and aggressive and swearing, every few words about it. It was just, like, I'm really surprised I didn't get in trouble that day because I'm sure he said something to an associate or one of the managers. Like, I'm really surprised about that. And so situations like that, you cannot give customers like that kind of power, because if you react like that, that gives them, permission to go all out on you, and you don't want that to happen because, you're gonna feel bad and then you might get in trouble. So, bit of advice for you guys, do not, react emotionally to a customer yelling at you. The only exception to this being is if you think that they might attack you. That's the only exception I could think of, but yeah. Let me see, what do I have? Oh, I have one more story, actually. I don't know if this is really a horror story. This is more of an annoyance than anything, but my first day working there, or not my first day working, well, my first day working as a car pusher when it rained, I wasn't wearing the proper shoes. I didn't know, I mean, I should have known, but I didn't know that, we were able to get boots for free, rain boots for free in the store to wear out in the parking lot. And so, one of the custodians saw this. One of the custodians saw me wearing the proper shoes, and he walks into me, motherfucker, you need to go get some I know, I'm sorry, I'm swearing a lot, but I had to show how ridiculous this is. Mother effer, you need to get some effing boots and put them effing shit on, and, don't effing be out here in this effing rain, getting your effing feet wet, and effing F this. I'm like, okay, sir, you don't need to swear at me. I get it. You're concerned for me, but holy shit, you are saying every other word with F-bomb. That is not necessary. And remember, this is an associate who has been there for, like, at least 5 years at that point. Like, that's not professional. That really isn't. No, I don't think that's professional at all. Honestly, to just, like, I mean, he wasn't like, he wasn't like pissed off at me. And I could tell he was concerned for me, but he doesn't need to, have every third word to be an F-bomb. That was just, I just don't think that's professional. So, after all this, in my last month working there, I was a greeter. Oh my god, I hated it. Because as a greeter, you are forced to deal with everyone's attitude and BS about, if they had a bad time in the store, or if they don't want to get their, because I had to scan the receipt too. and so many people did not like their receipts being scanned. They didn't. And it was just really overwhelming for me. I have a little bit of social anxiety as it is, but when you have hordes of people coming at you and a lot of them are pissed off or they don't want the receipt scanned or they're just not having a good day for a reason, they'll make it known to you. They'll raise their voice at you. They'll give you attitude about it. They'll, you know, roll their eyes at you. They'll just it was just, I know it might not seem a big deal to some people, but for me it was really overwhelming. Especially someone who's really deeply introverted, it just sucks so much energy out of me. It just I would let me see. Let me think of one. There was a woman who I had to scan the receipt, and I was like, "Hi, ma'am, can I see your receipt?" And the woman was like, "Oh, sure, but why didn't you see it for?" And I scanned it. I was like, "Oh, so we can scan it and to make sure it's legit or whatever. I don't know, something like that." And the woman was like, "Okay, but can you guys like not ever do that again, please?" And I'm just standing like, "Sure, whatever. Have a nice day." I mean, like, I mean, I kind of get why people don't want the receipt scanned, just because it's kind of an annoying thing, but it's like, that's what we have to do, you know? So it's just stuff like that that just kind of like irritated me and stuff, but it's just, but I really couldn't handle it, because it was just constant people give me shit for no reason, people give me attitude because they don't want the receipt scanned and stuff, and it's just, it just got to the point where my final day of working, we were overstaffed with greeters. So I was chosen to be the person who helps people unlock the glass cases, because Walmart these days have, I don't know about all Walmarts, but this Super Walmart had like so many sections of the store that had like glass cases where an employee needs to unlock them and stuff. So I go about doing that thing and stuff. It's my final day working there because I got a job at the airport. Um, so nearby, when I'm doing the glass cases for this guy to get an item out for him, a couple asks me about this baby stroller, and there's one in display, and there's another stroller next to it. It's not a display; it's for sale, but there's no price tag to it. And I told them, they asked me, okay, do you know how much is this one the same price as the display one? And I told them, yeah, it should be the same price because they're exact same brand, same color, same everything and stuff. And so I told them that, and then I said thank you. I was like, you're welcome, blah blah blah. So I went off. What's that called? I had a walkie on me. They requested help again, I guess, in the baby department section. God, this is so cringy. I'm sorry. They wanted help again, and what did they ask? They asked something about like. They wanted to know a price of another stroll, but also didn't have a price on it. And oh my God, what did I tell them? I don't know. I was just like, I was already stressing out that day because I was just really, overwhelmed, and I really wanted to get out of there because I was just 100% over at that point. And then I told them, what did I tell them? I don't know what the first part where I told them, but the second part I told them, honestly, I don't really know what the price will be because I'm not in this department and there was nobody in this department to actually, help out and stuff. So I legitimately do not know the price of this. And the couple rolled their eyes at me, and the woman was like, okay, well, can you please get a manager down here to help us out, please? Because we've been waiting here for quite a while for some type of help. And I was like, okay, sure, no problem. And I was like, oh my God, I could tell. Because I made kind of the first part of what I said, I made kind of like a little bit of a lie because I try to, be as helpful as I could to them because I legitimately don't know. And I don't know. I don't know why I did it. But anyways, I was, at that point, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm freaking out inside. I'm having so much anxiety right now. I need to get out. So I go towards the break room, right? What happens? This guy, this customer in the electronics section, like almost runs into me, approaching me, and says, "Hey, excuse me, do you know where I can find this battery at?" It's a specific battery, but I was told it was in the electronics section, but it's not here. Do you know where it's at? And I was like, sorry, sir, I'll help you in a second, but I just need to go get a manager real quick. And I was like, okay, well, this store is, backed up. No, wait, no, not the store. This electronics section is backed up with customers. You guys didn't have more employees out here. And I was like, yes, sir, I know. Okay. And side note, the store was constantly understaffed on the floor. We were overstaffed with greeters, but for whatever reason, we were understaffed on the actual departments. So us greeters were actually when I was a car pusher, we were constantly, called in to help out to locate an item in the store because, like I said, we were so understaffed inside the store in the actual departments. So after that guy said that to me, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, just get me out of here already. Just get me the hell out of here. So I ran to the back, ran to the break room, sat there for like 10, 15 minutes, calmed myself down because I was just freaking out so much. I was just like, because the store was busy. It was a Saturday. Customers were getting pissed off. I heard customers yelling at the poor cashier lady in the electronics section because, they weren't getting help and stuff. And I was just freaking out the whole time. I was just like, oh my God, I cannot do this anymore. I had like 4 hours left. I was like, okay, I cannot do 4 more hours. So I eventually thought to myself, you know what? Fuck it. This is my last day working here. I only have 4 hours left. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving midday. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I need to get the hell out of here. I'm tired of this place. I'm tired of people, giving me attitude. I'm tired of dealing with this, with poor management. I'm just tired of it all. So I left my walking on the table, and I clocked out, and then I walked out. And I never stepped foot in that store again because I was just over it. It was poorly run. I was over the customers' attitudes. It was not a nice working experience working at Walmart. It wasn't. And the same manager guy, when I put my 2 weeks in, I told the main security guy who I got the great job with, and then the main manager guy was there at the time giving my 2 weeks to him, and the manager overheard me. I was like, "Hey, you sure you're gonna have enough greeters for when this guy leaves?" And then the way he said it, I'm like, dude, what's your deal? Okay, and actually, like a little bit before this event happened, a little bit before I put 2 weeks in, he once again made another big deal about me wearing a sweater with my hoodie on it, and people were still wearing the hoodies in the store and outside the store, or employees. So it's like, okay, come on, dude, come on, like, you said you're gonna make it consistent, okay? You're not making it consistent. There. So like I said, I just walked out my last day mid shift. I couldn't handle it anymore. It was just poor management all around. I got along with the majority of the not customers, employees fairly okay, but a lot of them didn't speak English either. They were in their own groups, in their own cliques, I guess, but it was just, Walmart was just beyond stressful. More so than Burlington Coat Factory and Sears combined. It really was. It just wasn't, it kind of felt like management was just like constantly doing their own thing and their own little clique. I didn't really care about us because, like I said, it took me how long for them to sort out my schedule. And it was just, and also the store was constantly understaffed inside the store. Oh, but no, we were overstaffed with greeters, because God forbid anybody leave the store without getting the receipt scanned. Jesus. So yeah, that's all my retail horror stories. I'm sure I missed a few. I just, because this was like, we're in August 2020 right now. Well, as of filming this video, I'm like remembering all the stories from like a year and a half and back more than that. So it's, unfortunately I can't remember all of them in detail, but it just believe me when I say that The super Walmart I worked at was not a good Walmart. It, then again, I don't think many people watching this are surprised because Walmart is known to be pretty mediocre when it comes to, caring about their employees and, overall management. So I will say though, one plus of working at Walmart is that I did get a $2 raise at the beginning of 2018 because that was when Walmart decided that they wanted to compete more with other grocery stores. So I did get a $2 raise. So I was making, a little bit, like $2 above California's minimum wage back then. So that was good actually. I will commend Walmart for that. I did get, make a decent amount of money from there. But you can make better money at places that don't stress you as much. Anyways, that is it for this retail horror stories series. I honestly don't know what video I'm gonna make next, but there will be a video up soon within the next week. No more than 2 weeks from now. No more than 2 weeks from now. But yeah, no more than 2 weeks from now. Another video will be up. I don't know what it'll be about, but it'll be a video. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys have a good day. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.